everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video, I'm going to be hand lettering inspirational quotes based on this spread that I did in my classic size horizontal planner. I did this a year ago. I will put the link to the video in the cards up above, but if you just look at my horizontal playlist and go back to the one labeled February 28th through March 6th, that is the video, so it should be pretty easy to find. But to save you some scrolling, I'll link it. So for those of you that are new to my channel, these boxes are for who the quote is attributed to, and then the ones that don't have those boxes are for quotes by an unknown person, author, anonymous. So I went through already and picked, based on this spread, I did a search on inspirational quotes tropical, and I came up, I had a lot of fun, read a lot of really fun quotes. Just spending that time reading those quotes was really relaxing and fun. So then based on the colors of the stickers, I picked 7 to 8 pens. Since I use the calligraphs that have 2 ends, I usually can find one that will allow me to write my big words. So we're going to write tropical down here. I thought I've got a hit of blue there, so I thought I would write it as far away as possible. I would use the big end of this for writing the word tropical. I've got my hot pink guy here, so we'll use, I have this pen from Fude, it's a Tombow Fudenosuke, which is the small. It's not the same as the big dual tip brush pens. That's this size. This is a small one, so we'll use that there, I think. Here I've got some pink. There's purple. I have one purple pen. Let's put purple down here. This is, these two are Le Pen Flexes. Make sure if you're gonna look for these that you don't just get a Le Pen, you get a Le Pen Flex. And I do have all of these pens linked in the description box to help you find them a bit easier. Here I have orange. So let's put orange here. I've got the purple. Here I've got kind of a peachy color, and I've got a little bit of a peachy color there. I don't want them too close together, so let's bring this one here. And that leaves me with my 3 green pens. This one's kind of a lime green. Since my author boxes are lime green, let's put this in a space that doesn't have an author box. And then these two are a mint and a teal. It doesn't really matter where I put these, so let's go like that, I think. All right, so I got my pen order all laid out. I'm gonna slide these all up, keeping them in order so I can grab them. We're gonna zoom in, and I'm gonna start my lettering. I'm not going to get into the mechanics of how to brush letter like this. I do have a 2 years worth of weekly lessons on brush lettering. If you're interested in learning to brush letter, I highly recommend. I will link the playlist for 2022 in the cards up above. The very first video on that is all the technical information you need, what pens, what paper, how it's all going to work, all of that stuff, and then we get into the weekly lettering. So check that playlist out. All right, so using the fat end, we're going to write, let's write tropics. And so this pen is so fat, it really needs 4 lines. So what I do is I've got this week up here, which is where it's going to say tropical. So let's come down below that and use about 4 lines to write 1, 2, 3, 4, about there. So I'm going to start my T way over here, and then wherever tropical ends up, let's go down 1 more, give myself just a little bit more space below this week. And I kept it because, I mean, this is the word for this week, so it makes sense. All right, so here we go. There we go, tropical, love it. All right, so we're done with that pen. So let's come over here now So the first quote I picked by author unknown says, "A cloudy day at the beach is still a day at the ... beach." I love that one. I feel that way. I like rain. I like gray days. There's nothing better than curling up with a book on a gray, rainy day. So we have a relatively square space here. What I typically do, unless the quote is super, super long, I divide it into about 3 rows and I use 2 lines per row. So we're just gonna start way, way over here with the beginning of the quote and see how far out it's how much we can fit on that top line. And then we'll divide the rest of the quote accordingly. So, a cloudy day at the beach. A cloudy day at the beach is still. I think we're gonna be squeezing to fit that in, but we'll go for it. Not gonna skip a line, we're just gonna have to hope we do okay around these 2 descenders. So, got unlucky on this one in both accounts, but that's okay, it's still legible. Day at the ... beach. We're gonna write beach with a capital B. I like that. That looks pretty darn good. I like that the pink is there next to that big hit of blue. So next we've got mint green. I'm also gonna grab a black Papermate Flare because I like the fatness of this. And that's what I'm just gonna print the author. So the author of this quote is the Zac Brown Band. So some lyrics for us. And the quote is, "Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair." That definitely sounds like song lyrics, but I thought that it made me chuckle. So I definitely like that. So just like this one, it's about the same length as this one, so I'm comfortable with trying to fit it into 3 double rows. So we're just gonna do like we did before, start over here under Tuesday and just see how much we can squeeze on the first line. So only worry in the world. Dude, give me a heart attack, oh my gosh. Probably gave everybody watching a heart attack. Keep going. Go sit and look out the window. I know you want lunch, but it's Daddy's turn. Okay, next is world is the tide gonna. I think we're probably gonna get world is the tide. So we're gonna have some entanglement here because world is my next word and it ends with 2 ascenders, but I mean it is what it is. So dude, keep going. Quit giving us heart attacks. Same thing, the is gonna, I mean I gotta put it there. I can't see. Come on, go back over there. Go back over there and look out the window. Is the tide. Okay, and then gonna reach my chair. Like I said, that one makes me chuckle. It still makes me chuckle. Squeezing a little bit. I got to get my chair in here. Don't really have room for the period, but that's what it is. I think it should be a question mark, but this one we are tributing to the Zac Brown Band, so we're going to leave it the way it is. Okay, orange pen was next. This one's author anonymous, and it is, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm on my way. I like that. This one's a tiny bit shorter, so again, just dividing into 3 rows. I mean, that's pretty much gonna be, I have one quote near the end that's very short, so we can do something more fun with that, but let's just go ahead and do the normal. I don't know where I'm going. I think I need to fit where in here, or I'm going to run out of space further down in the quote. No descenders, so we don't have to worry about any entanglements. That's awesome. I'm going, comma, but. So I feel like we got a little bit more than 1/3 on here. So I might start in just a little bit so I don't have my 2 eyes like right lined up above each other. That's nice because we've got a nice even in between there. And then since I ended there, the last bit is I'm on my way. So I have my 3rd eye. So let's bring it back out to keep with the pattern, because I don't think continuing to slant this way, I'm on my way. I think it's gonna be too tight. So we're gonna come back out and line up with this eye. I'm on my way. Getting lucky because we don't have any ascenders under these 2 descenders. And I am stretching this out just a little bit so that way kind of comes out past this and keeps with my pattern. There we go. Oh, I really like the way that one's spaced out. That is a good one. Okay, next one is by a very, very near and dear to my heart band. I am a parrot head. If you know, you know. This one is by Jimmy Buffett. I know that's not a parrot, but I had to put it in a space that had one of the birds. The other bird doesn't have an author box, so it had to go here. Fun fact, my friends and I, sisters, oh, I spelled it wrong. My sisters and I and our friends, our circle of friends, went and saw Jimmy Buffett in concert 3 or 4 times in college. We are parrot heads. All right, so it is, I've got to be where the wind and the water are free. So my regulars probably recall I'm not a hot tropical beach person, but I do love the coast. I love the cold rocky coast up here in the Pacific Northwest. And this quote in particular could be interpreted not necessarily hot tropical beach. I've got to be where the wind and water are free. That just absolutely made me think of being on the coast and not necessarily a hot tropical coast. So again, about the same length as these. So we're just gonna start like we did before. See how much we can fit. I've got to be, it's probably gonna be it. I doubt we'll fit where in there, but we'll try it. Whew. Let's see. Where the wind and the water are free. I think I need to squeeze where in there. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of space. Let's try it. Okay, it looks a little squished, but not as bad as I thought. The wind and the water. T-H-E, the... Okay, I think we'll be okay on this one descender. I'm gonna start in a little bit. Water are free. So a bit smaller, no descenders to worry about. I'm thinking I keep coming diagonal. So let's do water are free. Pretty good. I like that. That works. Okay, we said this pen here. So another author box. This one is from Matthew Fox. And it is, I'm not really a tropical paradise kind of person. Didn't I already just say that? I'm not. I don't like it hot. I'd much rather sit and watch the rain or the snow. Not that I can't have fun on a beach, especially if I'm in the shade with a nice breeze and an umbrella drink, but it wouldn't be my first choice of locale to relax. So I'm not really a tropical paradise kind of person. So I think this is probably going to be I'm not really a, is what we're going to fit, but we'll just do what we've been doing. Now this one I could start one row higher and break into 4 sets if I wanted to, but I don't think I need to. So we'll start in our normal spot. I'm not really a tropical paradise. I think, yeah, okay. Okay, and then we're gonna fit tropical paradise on one word, on one line. We just have to hope that the ascender on paradise, the D, doesn't hit exactly there, so. That S got a little out of control, but that's okay. Kind of person. Let's see, if I start the K closer to here, I can do KI and hopefully the N will land right there and then the D will be over here. So perfect. I like it. Next, author unknown. This is my short one. To travel is to live. So my regulars know I love traveling. My husband loves to travel. One of my goals when choosing my engineering degree was to have lots of variety in the things that I worked on so I didn't get bored, and to travel. And I absolutely got to make that dream come true. So I really loved this quote, to travel is to live. So what I like to do sometimes in cases like this is to use a fat pen to write the main gist of the quote really, really big. So in this case, it's travel and live. So what I think I might do is if I take 4 rows, so I can write travel really, really big, and we put 2 in the middle. So let's do that. Let's do a small word 2. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna pause this and pick a different lime green pen. I wanna pick a calligraph that has a fat and a skinny end, so it's all one color. So I'll be right back. All right, so I have the Key Lime Pie calligraph from Archer and Olive. Oops, come on, focus. There we go. All right, so not that this is a bad pen, but I need the fat end. So we're gonna go with 2 travel and write travel really, really big. So we're gonna make it twice as big. We're gonna use 4 lines, so include the one above and the one below. Okay, and then same thing for the other half. Is 2, we're gonna write small and in the center of these bottom 4 lines. And then the last word, live, we're gonna take 4 lines again and write really, really big. So just some fun you can have when you use a really, really short quote but to still fill up the space and have it feel balanced. I like that. I like the way that turned out. It's a little pastel, but I was trying to match this lime color in these leaves, and I think that matches pretty well. All right, last but not least, Vanessa Rodriguez is who we attribute this quote to. And it is, I wish that beach therapy is capitalized, was covered by my health insurance. I can't stop chuckling about that one. So we're definitely putting that one in there. That actually is the longest quote. The word insurance is what puts it over the top as the longest. And that is a long word. So I'm thinking for the first time on all of these, well, I used all 4 lines technically there, or all 8 lines. I think I need to use all 8 lines here. So we're gonna do our normal, but start 1 line up and use the entire space. So I wish that beach therapy. Definitely gotta squeeze the word beach in here, or I will run out of room for sure. No descenders, so we're clear. We'll just see how much we can fit. Let's go with therapy was covered. See if we can fit that all in there. So capital T on therapy to go with the B on beach. All right, covered is not gonna fit, but I think we're okay because I feel like we got about half of the quote so far. Covered by my. So if we can get covered by my and then health insurance, I think we'll be okay. So 2 descenders, we're just gonna see where we go. Little hit there. Since by and my are pretty small, I'm gonna go ahead and go past this. Okay, and then all that's left is health insurance, and both of the words are capitalized, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I think I'll come straight down from the eye. I think that one deserves an exclamation point at the end, don't you? All right, that is it. I like the way that last one turned out. None of them are perfect, but they're not meant to be perfect. They're just meant to be fun and relaxing and get you out of your head a little bit. So, and I think that was accomplished. Ooh, I forgot. I don't use the monthly in this planner, so I Franken-plan them together. So I'm just gonna go all the way around this page, even in between the punches with a little bit of tape runner. I'm just gonna go right past the March tab. Just because I don't use the monthly tab doesn't mean you can't use it. If you're doing my hand lettering challenge, learning hand lettering, it can be a great place to write the lettering assignments. If you want to add to this, I know some folks like to put gratitude in there. I played with that, but I do gratitude type stuff in my wellness and fitness planner, so I didn't really feel like I needed to do it twice every day, but that's also a great thing you can put in there. It's just 1 or 2 little words each day for something that brought a smile to your face or that you're grateful for. So anyway, here we go. Here is my week of tropical quotes, hand lettered quotes. I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to, at the very least, if you're not working on your hand lettering, just spend a little time reading inspirational quotes each week. Use this as a journaling space. You can just print or write in your normal handwriting those quotes. It really has a positive, uplifting effect to my mood when I do these videos, so I enjoy doing them. If you do like this video, please consider liking, subscribing, dropping me a smiley face or a kind word. All those interactions with my videos help me with the YouTube algorithm and are a great way to support me and help me grow. Thank you!